What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the No One Has It Figured Out podcast. That's NOHIFO for short. And what we're trying to do is normalize normal human existence. And this is just episode one, a little brief intro. So let's get into it. Okay, so you heard me say, we're trying to normalize normal human existence. But what do I mean by that? I do think that a lot of people um, go through a lot of things that we really don't see on the outside. And what I'm trying to say is, everybody has their own shit. It may be of a different consistency sometimes, it may be of a different frequency, but I think that everybody has their own shit that they go through. But what we like to see from the outside looking in is all the wins. And that's kind of a product of people don't pull out their cameras and their camera phones for things that aren't Kodak moments. Right. So when we winning, it's kind of human propensity to pull out the phones, and that's what makes it to social media. Right. But nobody knows about the struggles and things that everybody has to get through, right? And I think that everybody, no matter what capacity you may see them in, whatever their social media posts, or whenever they're out in public, everything's looking happy and healthy. Nobody knows what's going on behind the scenes, and I kind of want to make that normal. I kind of want to make it normal and bring some of those things out to light, and for people to understand that it's okay to have struggles or going through shit, because again, I do believe that everybody is going through shit at some point in their time. Like even DJ Khaled said, all I do is win, 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 no matter what. And we hear about the wins, 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 but the no matter what is what people, skip over. And I kind of want to talk about that stuff, man, because and create a space that we can be comfortable talking about those things and bringing those things to light. And I do believe that, iron sharpens iron. So, create a space where people can come in, and you're going to hear me say this a lot, but uh, add tools to your toolbox, because that's the thing that's helped me, a lot in life. And some of the things that I've gone through is talking to other people that may be going through some of the similar things. And even sometimes when it's not similar, I can still take some of the tools that they've used to get past those moments and use them on other instances when they become applicable to me and my situations. So, I kind of want to create that space where people are talking about these things that they're struggling with. Make it normal, that people are struggling, and just have somewhere where we can go. Because I mean, even selfishly for me, sometimes I feel really alone in the space that I have, right, where I go through a lot of things that I kind of keep bottled up. And then when I do try to sit there and express that to somebody, either I've bottled it up for so long and I don't know how to put it into words, or those words come out and people don't know what to do with those emotions and those feelings, right? So yeah, we're gonna create a space where that that is um, not the case. You don't have to feel alone, because I do feel, again, I feel like everybody is going through something at one point in their life. And again, it may not look the same as what you got going on. So you may not think that they're struggling, but I guarantee you, just look in the news, you know, over the past over the past decade or so, the people that should be at the peak of what they're doing. And man, they're committing suicide and things like that. Or people, you look on social media, man, this person seems happy and healthy, and then the next thing you know, they're gone. And you know, we never know from the outside looking in that this person was actually going through something. So, I kind of want to create that space for people that are actually going through stuff to have a platform to be heard and understood, and know that you're not alone. Right. So I think I repeated that a couple of times, but that's really what I'm trying to do here. Um, and understand, a lot of times I'm going to talk about some heavy stuff. We'll try to keep it lighthearted. I like to laugh. I like to joke, but I am going to be talking about stuff that is super, super serious, super, super applicable to me. I want to bring people on at some point in an interview style platform, and we're going to talk about the things that are super heavy and for them. Another disclaimer: understand that a lot of the times I'm going to bring up military concepts. I'm sorry, that was a big part of my life. If I ride this contract out until October 1st, it will make 18 years. So understand there are a lot of things that I have been through in the military and, things that the military has given me as far as tools. Some of them maladaptive, and we'll talk about those too, where, at this point in my life, it was applicable. But then if I try to bring that into the civilian world or family life, those things really aren't that applicable, right? So everything is not a one trick pony, especially when it comes to the military, right? But if I introduce any military concepts that I don't think, that it's not of the military is been real big on like acronyms and things like that, or certain concepts that again don't translate well to the civilian side of things. I will try to take my time and clarify those things if during the episode. If I miss them during the episode, please don't be afraid to reach out. I still have a lot of things to do, right? I'm just starting off. This is just episode one, but I still have a lot of things to do to put in place other platforms for people to reach out to me and me to be able to get back to you. So right off the bat, we're starting a Facebook page. I'll have Insta up. I'll try to put those in the show notes. Um, Again, I'm just starting this thing out. I don't have it figured out. So I'm not gonna have things up here on the screen for you just yet. But down in the show notes, I'll put out where you can reach me. I'll even put some of my personal stuff on there so y'all can keep in touch, tap in, and see what I'm actually doing. I'm a busy, busy man. I'm a busy, busy man, and now I'm adding this podcast onto my platform. So we're gonna get into it. And for everybody that I've been talking about this for a long time. The reason I want to do this is over the years, for me talking to certain people and kind of spilling out, some of the things that I've been through because I've been a product of that, right? Where everybody sees my outside product, everybody sees what I got going on the outside. Man, it's like, man, all you doing is winning, bro. And you look like you're doing good, and I'm like, dude, I'm hurting, I'm struggling right now, and there can be other people out there that are, going through the same thing. They're winning. People are telling them they're winning, but on the inside, they feel like they're crumbling. I've been there plenty of times for a long time, and so there are times when I'm having conversations with people, and we get deep down in the weeds about what I've actually been through or what I'm going through in the moment, and they're like, "Dude, you got to write a book." And so I actually tried to write a book, and I didn't get more than freaking 2 pages into it because I realized that I am always continuously learning and learning new perspectives and thinking about the way that other people may be thinking about something, the same situation. And so I know that if I put my current mindset onto black and white page, that becomes concrete for a long time. Right. So I kind of got hesitant about writing a book. So this is why I want to do this podcast because this is a living, breathing thing where I can come back and say that, hey, last week I had this mindset. This week I got a new one because this is what I experienced. And I want people to know that that kind of stuff is okay too, because this life is a journey, right? Always going to learn something new. We're going to have new experiences day to day. And sometimes that thing may change your perspective on life, or it may change your belief system. You may have something that jars you so deep to your core that your entire belief system changes. And that's cool. That's normal. It's a process. Life is a process, lifelong process, right? It lasts the entirety of your lifetime. You don't have to be done learning. You can always change. And, that's another concept that I want people to understand. So, if you've been waiting on me to make this podcast, everybody that knows me personally, I'm sorry that it's taken so long, but it's also part of my process. So, I'm kind of not sorry in that aspect, but thank you for, sticking with it and tuning in. To the people that don't know me, this is a brief welcome to me. I think my next episode, you're going to learn a lot about me. And I'm even going to name it like the 8 Mile thing, right? Because B Rabbit came in at that last battle. I'm talking about the movie 8 Mile, if you don't know. But B Rabbit comes in, and, the way that he defeated the people that were defeating him in these battle raps was coming out and laying everything that they had against him, everything dirty, everything that could have been negatively said about him, laid it out on the line, and then was like, tell them something they don't know about me. Right. So I'm gonna come out and I am going to give you guys a rundown. Right. Why do I even feel like I can talk about any of this stuff? Why do I feel like I need to give you a rundown on all of that? You don't know me inside and out. Even if you don't want to, it is what it is. Um, so yeah, I think I'm out of things to say just for the intro. So if this fucking interests you, I'm sorry about my language. It is what it is. If I'm cursing, it just means if I'm not cursing, I'm probably lying to you. I'm thinking too much about what I got going on. So if you're offended by my language, sorry. Um, so yeah, I'm out of things to say. This is episode 1. Thank you guys for tuning in. Um, share this, like this. I know this is just episode 1. Doesn't have any really substance to it, but yeah, let's get this thing going. Peace out, y'all.